That's a very nice way to put it. Everyone has an alarm set to join us at 5:30. Aren't they going to be surprised when when we go live right now? The day just got away on me. Like it flew by.
I find the daytime class
Goes quickly.
they like to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice. The evening class, they wanna get the project done. They like to chat too, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's a different energy.
Oh, we got a couple of eyeballs coming on now.
But you're having a good look through.
Hi ladies, I know a lot of you aren't expecting to see us at this time here right now. You'd be expecting us in about another 50 minutes, but hey Kim, long time no see. We have had a class going earlier in the day today, and we have another one starting at 5:30. So time got away in me and suddenly realized that we did have a few things we wanted to share with you today, some new products, and thought, well, better to jump on now than not be able to jump on at all. Hi Nancy. And so this is what we're going to do. We didn't get a lot of things, but we did get some, and I think they're so adorable. I just wanted a chance to show you. And in addition, I have a new class that I'm going to be offering online. So I'm going to show a little bit of a sneak peek, and if it's something of interest to you, then maybe leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. But we'll get to that part in just a minute. So we know All in Create always does a beautiful collection of anything. These were absolutely adorable. Maybe it's the pet lover in me, but I thought the stamp set here called Snuggle Spark was just so cute. They have the different hats that you can add to the characters here. They're quite a nice size if you want to make some fun cards, and just really adorable for the holiday season and something a little bit goofy and fun. So this one is Snuggle Spark. And then because we can't leave the cats out, this is Catmas Capers, and you've got you've got the different felines, from baubles hanging out of their hair to little peekaboos over the counter, some looks like a little gnome, some gifts, and a Christmas tree. So that's Catmas Capers and Snuggle Spark. So those are adorable. One more that we picked up is called Candy Tinsel. So a little, if you love to color, these would definitely be something that you would love. If you don't like to color, they would definitely still be nice just on black and white cardstock, or done in watercolors or pencils or anything, I guess. You know, it depends on what your forte is. So Candy Tinsel is the Jolly St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, and all the different names we know him by coming down the chimney, I guess, including a Christmas tree in his bag. And then, of course, the beautiful Christmas tree with all kinds of peppermint candies, presents, gingerbread men, candy canes, and fun things there too. So this is 13, 22, 21, and 20. So those are all up on our website. These I thought were sweet. They're not as big, so you could have some fun with them. This is Candy Lane. So you've got the gingerbread house, a few candies, and 2 little cute gingerbread people. That would be fun to decorate with. And this one here is Rain It In. So from our herd to yours, dearly yours, and reign in the chaos. It sounds like my life
Well, it
around here.
kind of looks like our eyes look after we finish our Christmas cards.
True enough. So this is these run at $12.99. The bigger sets are $19.99. Still a good deal for this is a 2, a 7, and a 6 set stamp. This is 5 stamps here. And this one here is the word that they have is sweet. So those run at $12.99. So those are really cute. And I couldn't resist getting this one. I know we're always adding to our junk journals and art journals and mixed media projects, or even just to put something on an envelope when you're sending it out. These stamp collections actually have lyrics from different holiday songs, and then still look kind of mixed media, junky kind of stuff that we like to add to things.
Be a great background stamp.
Definitely. So, and a nice size. They're not overbearing, but yet you can still read some of the lyrics that they have. So, and that's called Carols and Cancellations. I'll have to remember that one. Nellie's Choice always has very good value. $7.99 and $9.99. These are stamp sets. One of the big reasons that one of several reasons is having doing our class today. It's all about freestyle stamping, and the blacker parts of the image is where you're going to be holding the most ink. So I was attracted to these kind of stamps, being you could do a really pretty layout of stamps when you're freestyling. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, we had a class that started today. We had a full house earlier today, and we have more coming in this evening. And these I got because they're fun for your cards, your holiday cards, but also for the project that we had in mind. So, and then if you need a little bitty version of it, these I thought were really sweet as well. So Nellie's Choice has been one of the brands we've carried for a long time and have been around with us. Arden sent us some stuff. I think there's more of this collection coming. This is called Vintage Christmas, and we're always kind of a, you know, we all started, I think, in our scrapbooking days of having our peel off letters and stuff like that. So if you're looking for a red and green traditional pack, Arden came out with theirs. And then this is a rub-on transfer set. I thought was beautiful. Yeah. It's traditional, it's vintage, but yet very pretty. Like it's not, it has like blues and greens and reds and all kinds of, and the lanterns. I mean, even like a scenescape, you know what I mean? Like there's several different things you could do. You get 2 designs, 2 sheets, 4 sheets in total. So you get 2 of this and 2 of those. Look at the lyrics, the musical sheets I thought were really beautiful. Yeah. And then this is the Vintage Christmas ephemera pack. So on the back you can see you've got the old-fashioned truck with the Christmas tree on top. You've got Happy Christmas, Joy to the World, Christmas by Itself, all kinds of fun tags and things like that that you could add to a folio or a journal or a scrapbook album. And then because no artwork is ever complete when you're scrapbooking, is to have some of the enamel dots that go with it. So this is part of their collection, and I think we're getting more of it in. I think this was just all that was ready to go in this shipment. We had brought in the Hunky Dory last time. We had received the polar bear.
Yes.
In this.
And he's gone.
And he's all gone. So now we got Let It Snow. They were supposed to be here together, but just again on availability, they just keep shipping out as stuff comes in that we have put on order. So it's a sparkly Christmas luxury topper set. So really, like that is so pretty. I'm hoping the camera can pick up on some of that catchy coloring, the foiling, lots of bits and pieces to pop out. So you could really do some fun decorating and make cards with that. I made a project that I'm going to show you, and lo and behold, notice that we didn't have any more acetate. I must have used the last of it. But we're always looking for acetate for a lot of really fun reasons that we can do, whether we're doing shaker cards or anything like that. We have individual packages like this for $8.99. You get 5 sheets, and in this style. And then if you're not needing, say, maybe a whole package, we do have the regular and the heavy duty
Yes.
in individuals that are available on our website and in store as well. Thought these would be smaller, didn't pay attention to the size.
Oh,
but
I love that.
yes, but
That's
exactly.
perfect.
So when we're doing the, using our different, not the waxes, but the modeling pastes and stencil butters and all that, this was really nice to hang on to. I know a few ladies have asked for something, and if you don't want to use your, not the spatula, but the palette knife, it's another word I can never remember. I thought that these were really handy.
Well,
$3.99.
It takes the guesswork out of working with a palette knife, because I know.
Well, you're going to get consistency versus.
You're going to be able to draw it. You're going to be able to do one pull. It's going to be even.
Exactly.
It's a great tool.
So that was good to get those in, because often if you're not careful with a palette knife, you can get underneath your stencil.
Yes.
And then muck about that you don't want to.
It takes the guesswork out for those people who are nervous about using pastes through their stencils. It's going to give you a nice clean scrape every single time.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. So it's just that they were, I guess, bigger than I thought, but now in holding it in my hand, I can definitely see the advantage of it, and still small enough to put it in your kit, and carry it around. Yeah. This is always one of our most popular sizes of score tape. So we've got it back in 5mm size, which I guess is about your 1/4 inch if you're doing imperial. So we've got that back in, and then this is what I talked about. This is the heavyweight stuff. This is really heavy. We're selling this a la carte by the sheet, so you'll see those listed. If you type in acetate on our website, you will see those available. Now that's pretty much it for the new stuff that arrived and we wanted to share with you. Lots of other stuff came in, like our VersaFine Clair inks. The entire palette of 36 colors has been fully restocked. My ladies have been using a lot of them in today's class because they're a pigment ink. They're gorgeous. And if you were waiting on any, they are all back in stock, along with the Lisa Horton metallics. What I did want to show you was a class that I want to do. And I'm going to offer it online. It's going to be able to pick up all our customers from here and there and everywhere, and of course all our local people. And why I'm going to offer it online is because it's quite involved, and it's making this beautiful album from scratch. Now, I made this for myself, and the collection I used were patchwork. Is it patchwork flowers? Yeah, patchwork roses, sorry. So this is called Patchwork Roses, and I just was drawn to it. It has so many pretty papers. It is quite, I'll use the word frou-frou as in beautiful vintagey rose and blues and creams and all kinds of colors. But it definitely was, I was attracted to it because of that. And in addition, all the ephemera and everything that came with it is all about celebrating getting together for scrapbooking and getting together with the people that you're happy to work with. You've gone to crops. So this book I'm going to fill with all of my pictures from Scrap Chicks Gone Wild events, different crops that we've hosted through the years. We've been doing this a long, long time prior to Scrap Chicks opening as a store, and I just wanted to make something for me. But I took it a little bit further. Instead of just making a folio, I actually got myself some leather buckles. I even got some other ones that link into each other, but they came in black and I thought would be a bit harsh on here. And I incorporated leather in throughout the book and on the spine. So while the class will include making this whole entire album from scratch. So it would need to be 2 days or 2 separate classes that I would work with you. And of course you would have access to them forever and ever. And we'll upload it in a private YouTube group and invite you to a private Facebook group when we do it. So the first day would be all about the construction. But in the end, this is what what it would look like as one option. I do want to elaborate that we would also look at bringing other collections in. This is by Uniquely Creative, one of our favorites, and I love Uniquely Creative. I love the brand, and I just thought that, like I said, this collection spoke to me. But there are some beautiful new collections coming down the pipeline that we would look at saying, okay, if you want to take the album class, you can do it in this collection, or we'll show you what the other collection will look like, and so on. So I'll quickly just take you through this, but you do learn how to build the entire album. So it's leather on the sides, paper on the front. I used an ombre sheet that came in the kit on the back. I incorporated leather on the sides just to make it a little fancier. And I even put some eyelets. I went old school and actually got to play with some things I haven't played with in a very long time. And so then instead of having a belly band, a tie closure, whatever, got a little fancy. Went with some actual straps. And yes, they do open. A few people that I've seen have thought maybe they were just like, on a click, on a magnet. So it's made with love, at Happy Scrapbook, take photos, good times, and create. And it's all about a girl's day, crafting day, and all the things that we love to remember. I'll just slide it to this side because it is actually quite big. But, excuse me, so dream a little dream. It's not hoarding. It's all about art, it's arts and craft supplies. There's magnets. There's pockets. There's, I can even put another, a card in here for photos. Everywhere you see, I stamped photos. The ephemera is lifted or not completely tacked down so that I can go in there and put my photos in. I didn't have anything. I didn't want to just a plain brad. So I went with using some of the leather to make those little things that we talked about. I asked you. Yeah. And there's so much room to do so much here, and you can go crazy. I still have tons of ephemera. I couldn't believe how much I used, and there was still some tons left over. So this is kind of a reverse waterfall, I guess you could say. So take photos. Maybe you want to journal here. Good times, journal here, or use it for a photo spot. So awesome. And you can see, like I said, these all lift up. If I can lift it up, lift up to put my photo in. And then this one here is love this, best ever, and so good. And then you have a big 5x7 size or 4x6 size. And just to frame my photos, I actually did some leather bits on here. So we would incorporate some leather for you as well. So that's all part on this side. There's so much more you could do. I just was, it was so much fun building it, but it is always so exciting to get to the part where you get to decorate it. So a nice little magnetic closure. Here I used, these are rub-ons that look like stitching. And here are the fabric strips that Uniquely has been putting out. Haven't had a lot of time to play with them, but really liked it because it was so nice to work with. And just to add a little accent.
And it adds another texture to your project.
Exactly. Then this one here, I just want to stay home and make things, be crafty. Here's your photo. Yes, I had some little, your hands get dirty, but you're going to put a photo there. This lifts up so you can get it on there. I can't, I am crafting today. So this opens to bring you to a whole nother series of places that here is where all the acetate was being used. I have acetate here. I have acetate window here, and all these pockets that I didn't even figure out what I was going to do with yet, but it was fun just to put them in there. And then you have that pocket that opens, and double-sided, photos could go in there. So you could see how I could make one for down in here. I just didn't get there. And moving on to the center, Crafter's Life. There's a magnet here. You could definitely have room to put stuff in. I just did great photos, old tags, bring on the good stuff. Here's a nice 5x7. And this here is actually supposed to have another pocket, another acetate window, and another pocket. I ran out of acetate, hence why we brought some more in. And you know how a lot of you use the phrase, my happy place. Well, this is my happy place as well. And this is another place to put lots of photos. So you see that even though it's fun and you're using lots of pretty paper and it's all harmonious, there's lots of places to put photos in, and that's what it's all about. A fabric across there, Again, you guys could decorate it any way you like. This was just my take using that paper. I'm gonna just shove it over here for a minute. On this side, another photo area, coffee, craft, repeat. Sorry, this right, left. And then this here, again, these are your windows to put your more photos in. Again, I trim them and overlap them kind of on purpose, just to give a little rickrack on the corners, a little bit of these pop foamy dots for accents. These are magnetically stuck down here, so there's a magnet that hooks up here, so you have a nice click. And then you've got pockets here. There's pockets everywhere. This thing, it's like the book that just keeps on giving. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Make beautiful art. Isn't that what we're all about? Trying to make sure I can see this on air here. But this unfolds and more pockets. You can definitely put another photo pull out. So, and then on the bottom, it opens here. This side I had finished decorating. This side I could definitely do more. And more photos. Flip, flip, flop, flop. All magnetically closed there. And then here, excuse me, a definitely big photo here. You could, excuse me, add some decorative paper here. This is a great big 5x7 insert. You could tack it down. You could do anything you like here. This became another Paper Love pocket, and Count My Blessings. So it was just another place. And there's that stitching to use some of those rub-ons, because you see all this stuff, and I thought I really want to play with it and just try it and see how much it adds to it all. So in the end, it all flops and folds because it's got nice big deep gussets here. So this thing is loaded with everything. A few photos isn't going to make it any really bulkier. So it's just, what I'm trying to say is that it has a lot to offer, and it closes up, and it makes quite a nice keepsake. Now, whether you did it for something for yourself, somebody said, oh, it'd be great for a baby album. Somebody said they could see a wedding album in the mix. Sorry, I don't mean to be clearing my throat constantly. I don't know what the heck. We've been chewing gum to avoid that. But it is a really nice, solid piece. It's got a good weight to it. I will finish that bit that I talked about, but this is a class that we're going to look at offering online. And like I said, we'll offer it in this Patchwork Roses. We'll maybe do the indigo blue and something else that we'll bring in. So we'll put it together. We'll post the different collections. We'll put together a price. But if it's something that you would like to do, please just leave a memo in the comment that it's something of interest to you. So I know a lot of you aren't watching right now because we're early, but we just wanted a chance to show you a few new goodies and show you this album as well. So take care. We'll be back next Thursday, hopefully with lots of more goodies to show you. Have a great weekend.
Take care.